Hello and welcome to today's class with TOPICA NATIVE. My name is Sean and I'm from Ireland. And today we are going to look at the subject
Sorry
of
teacher,
what
wait for me. Chào chị Tiên, anh Tài ạ. Anh chị vui lòng dọn mic trong phòng học giúp em vậy ạ.
Yeah, wait for what? Sorry?
Good evening, teacher.
Hello.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
just yeah, so we're going to look at what you are afraid of. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, Ang Tai.
Yes, good evening, teacher. I can hear you.
Okay. And Tien, hello.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay. Great. Okay, I can hear both of you, so no problem there. All right, guys. So today we are looking at what you are afraid of. And the lesson today is this subject. And we are going to be able to talk about what you are afraid of. We will be able to pronounce these different vowel sounds here. And we will be aware of common pronunciation mistakes. So, to start, we are going to look at these 3 questions. Number 1. Do you like watching horror movies, and why? Number 2. Do you get scared easily? And number 3. What are you afraid of? So, Tien, could you answer these questions first?
Yes. My name's Thủy Tiền. I live in Ho Chi Minh City now, and I answer these questions for the first. I don't like watching horror movies because there are violent
So for the first
scenes.
question, do you like watching horror movies?
Uh, and they make me yes.
Yeah, sorry, continue. I think there's a bit of
I
lag
repeat.
here. Yeah, sorry,
I don't
continue.
like watching horror movies. Yeah. For the second question, I don't get scared easily. Because now I can control my emotions. I think so. For the last question, now I am afraid of insects. For example, cockroach and spider. Yeah. When I see the cockroach, I have goosebumps. I goosebumps. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So you
goosebumps
get goosebumps.
immediately. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I get goosebumps, let's say, immediately. Okay, great. So you are afraid of insects. Okay, excellent answer. Very good.
Insect.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, insects. Great. And okay, great. That's perfect answer. And next we have Ang Tai. Ang Tai. So what do you think?
Yes,
Do you like watching horror movies?
yeah. First time, good evening, teacher, and good evening, Miss thing. Yes, my answer number one. I I like watching horror movies. I usually watching horror movie in my house at the weekend because I um, I like horror movie because uh, the film the movie horror movie horror don't worry don't boring. Yes.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. I yes. Uh, I no. I don't scare is easy because I am strong.
Okay.
Uh, yes. But sometimes I afraid of God.
Of gold.
Yes, of God. Because I because sometimes I think growth in my mind.
Oh, ghosts. Ghosts.
Growth, yes,
Yeah. Yeah, so ghosts. So the S and T.
yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Ang Tai. All right, so you don't mind horror films, but sometimes you are afraid of ghosts. Okay, really good. So we can move on, and now I'm going to ask you to have a small conversation. So, student A, will you ask your friend or talk with your friend about what you are afraid of? So maybe you can tell each other what you are afraid of, okay? And ask each other questions about it. So, Ang Tai, will you be student A, please?
Mm.
I'm still I'm student A, Mr. Student B.
Yeah.
Mm. Hello, Mr. Tai. Hello.
Okay, you
Yes.
can start, guys.
Hello, Mr. Tai. Oh, I'm fine today. And you?
Yes. Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. How are you today?
Hello, Mr. Tai. Mm,
Yes. Hello, Mr.
what are you afraid of? Ghost. Yeah.
I usually
Um.
face God.
Why? Why? Because I
God.
think
God.
the ghost
God.
is not true. The ghost is not
It,
true. Uh, have you ever seen the ghost? Have you ever seen the ghost?
yes. Yes. I never see the ghost, but I believe have a ghost. For example, I go to another place
Mm, mm,
uh,
you
where very quiet. Uh, yes, I'm stay only me. Yes, I'm feeling afraid. Um, everything. Yes, I don't know.
mm,
Um, mm, I think um, God in my
oh
mind as my
I
another place,
I
not my
see.
house.
I see. I think
And you?
you imagine imagine so you think there is the God in real life. In my opinion, I don't believe there is the God. It's only your image in your head. Yeah.
Hello, Tien.
For me, I am
Tien, are you there?
afraid of I am afraid of insects.
Tien?
Insects. For example, cockroach and um, and spider and spider.
Sorry, Mr. Ting, I don't listen from you. I don't clearly. I can't hear you. Yeah.
Can you repeat,
Yeah.
Tien, please?
Um, uh, can you hear me, Mr. Tai? Can you hear me? My Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I am afraid of
Yes. No problem.
insects. For example, spider, um, and cockroach. Um,
Yes.
cockroach. Yeah. Mm.
Couples. Yes. I I have I have question for you, Miss Ting. Uh do you have belief
No,
God? God?
I have never seen the gods, and I don't think there is the God in real life. It's only your imagining.
Yes.
Yeah. Um.
Yes. But I listen a lot of I I I listened
About
a
gods.
lot of
Uh,
story of
mm,
run.
oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
uh,
I'm very afraid.
um. Have you ever read the ghost stories? Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
the ghost story is
Ah,
really
you
in my
think
life.
there is the ghost in your life, in real life?
Yes, for example, my father
And
that's always
you
uh,
meet him in your
um,
dream?
after
You meet him in your dream? Ah, but if
yes,
you don't sleep,
I
can you
miss
see
my
him? If you don't sleep, if you don't sleep, can you see
uh,
him?
yes, don't sleep. Don't sleep, but
Oh,
I feeling,
I
I
see.
max on my father.
Mm, maybe. Yeah.
So you can feel him there. Yeah? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
guys. I think that's all right. Excellent. Really good. So, we're going to look at a dialogue now. And this is two people talking about what they are afraid of, okay? So I will read the dialogue, and then I will explain some of the sentences, and then I will ask you to practice. So, we start with student A. What are you afraid of? I'm not sure. I used to be scared of a lot of things when I was young, but not anymore. Are you afraid of death? Only if I think about it too much. But death is inevitable. There is no use thinking about it. How about you? I get scared pretty easily. I'm actually frightened of bees. Really? Why? I don't know. I got stung when I was young, and ever since I've always been afraid of them. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, guys? There's the conversation. And we have some basic questions. So, what are you afraid of? Or what scares you? I used to be scared of a lot of things. So, when I was young, okay, I used to be scared. So, it's the past continuous, okay? And then we have, are you afraid of death? So, another question here. Are you afraid of death? Are you afraid of ghosts or insects? Then we have the word inevitable. Inevitable. So this means something that will definitely happen. Okay? So something that will definitely happen, like death. So you will definitely die someday. And then I get scared pretty easily. So I'm easily scared. Okay? And then we were talking about a bee sting. So a bee will sting you. That's what we say when a bee might land on you and sting you somewhere. So I was stung. I was stung by a bee. Alright, guys. So I'm going to ask you to read this conversation now. So TN, will you be student A, please?
Yes. Mm, what are you afraid of?
Uh, uh, I'm not sure. I used to be scared of a lot of things when I was young, but not anymore.
Are you afraid of death?
Only if I think about it too much, but that is irritable. So there is not you think about it. How about
I
you?
get scared pretty easily. I'm actually frightened of bees.
Really?
I
Why?
don't know. I was stung when I was young, and ever since I've always been afraid of them.
Yes, I see.
Okay, great. That's perfect, guys. So, I think there's no problem with that. So now, we have the words afraid. So, sorry, we have these different
Afraid,
sounds.
afraid.
So, and sounds, okay? And ah. We've got two different sounds here. So this is eh and ah. So, Tien, could you read the words first? Then I will ask Ang Tai to read.
Yes. Afraid, scared, that, about, yet, actually, alone, when.
Okay, excellent. And Ang Tai.
Yes, afraid, scared,
Scared.
tired, about, yet, actually, along, when.
Okay, excellent. Perfect. So we are going to look at the words now in a bit more detail. So we have the ah sounds here. So it looks like an E, but it's actually an ah sound. So I'd say something like A-H, ah, okay? And then an I sound, I. So this is like EH down here. So, a common mistake is that people don't really pronounce the ah correctly, okay? So it's a big ah sound. So
Ah.
you really open the mouth wide. Ah, ah. And then for the E sound, the I sound, it's not such a wide mouth. So ah and I. So for the top group here, we have the ah sounds. So afraid, afraid, about, about, actually, actually, and alone, alone. Okay? Then we have scared, scared. So the scared. Death, death. Okay? Get. So get. And when. Whe, when. Okay? So they are the the 8 words we have there. Scared, get, death, when. So quite a different sound. So the ah and the eh. And just be careful of some of the ending sounds. So here we have the d, d. Okay, afraid. About, t, about. Scared, death, death, and get. So just be careful of those ending sounds too. So this time I'll start with Ang Tai. So could you just repeat the words one more time? Okay.
Yes, I repeat one more time. Afraid, about, actually, along, scared, that, yet, when.
Okay, great. Can you just try afraid there? Afraid.
Afraid,
Great.
afraid,
Then death. Death.
deaf, deft,
Yeah, great. Death. So you stick your tongue out for this. Death.
deaf,
Yeah. And then just get. Get.
yet,
Okay, perfect. It's really good. Okay, thank you, Ang Tai. And Tien, can you try these words one more time? Tien? Hello, Tien, I can't hear you. Hello,
Yes.
Tien?
Um,
Okay,
afraid
great.
about actually alone scared that yet when
Yeah, that was excellent. Can you just try the word death again? So the TH, it's not debt, it's death. So you stick your tongue out on your top teeth and we go death.
that
Th,
that
death.
that
One more time?
that
Yeah, excellent. Yeah,
that
death. Yeah, really good.
that
Okay, great.
that
Thank you, Tien. Okay, really good, guys. So I think you're both no problem with those words there. So we're going to move on now, and here we are going to look at the conversation. So I want you to talk with me about what you are afraid of. And we have three different situations. So number one, you are afraid of sitting by the campfire and listening to horror stories. This frightens you. The horror stories. You're scared of those. Okay. Then we have context two. Being alone in the dark scares you. Being alone in the dark. And finally, context three, we have letting your parents down when you take your exams. So this is what scares you. Okay. And then we have some suggestions for things we could ask, or some sentence structures that we could use. So things like, what are you afraid of? I used to be scared of a lot of things when, so we could say when I was young, or when I was in school, or whatever. And then, are you afraid of? Are you afraid of insects? Are you afraid of ghosts? Whatever. I get scared pretty easily, so maybe you're afraid of a lot of things or scared of a lot of things. And I've always been afraid of them. Okay, so just some suggestions here. So, we seem to have lost Tien, but hopefully she will come back. So Ang Tai, okay. So Ang Tai and Tien, who would like to start with the first conversation? You can just raise your hand, okay? Who would like to have the first conversation here? Yeah, guys, so you can just raise your hand if you'd like to have the first conversation. Yeah, so raise your hand. Maybe we will just start then. Okay, so Tien, are you there? Tien, hello. Okay, your hand is raised. Perfect. Hello, Tien. Okay, both of you have raised your hands now. Great. Okay, so Tien, I'm going to start with you. Okay? Hello, Tien. Hello, Tien. Okay, hello, Ang Tai. Are you there?
Yes, hello teacher.
Okay, great. I can hear you. I can't hear Tien right now. So, which
Okay,
context would you like to try?
okay, I try contact three writing conversation with you.
Okay. Hi, Ang Tai.
Yes, hello teacher. How are you?
Hmm, I'm fine, thank you. I was
Yeah.
just wondering, what do you get afraid of or what worries you? I used to always worry about failing my exams and letting my
Okay,
parents down.
okay. Right now I don't face myself, but I remember it's my childhood. Uh, I usually face my exam. I remember um, mm, I had my exam. Uh, the best marked. My parent feeling down. I I I I very sad. Um, uh, and I remember a long time. I a long time. Uh, um, so I try uh such I try study hard. Um, After that, I have a good mark of my exam. I think it's a good souvenir. My feeling faced my exam.
Yeah, so you're really afraid of failing the exams.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, so
Uh, and you?
how old were you when you were not afraid anymore?
Uh, I uh, I only one time. Yes, but very impressive. I remember a long time, about 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Yes,
And do you have children now?
please one more time.
Do you have children now?
Please check. Please type in the chat box.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want list. I want. I understand your question.
Okay. Yeah, do you
Yes,
have children?
I have, I have, I have two. Uh, this son, him, five, 5 years old.
Okay. So he's not worried about exams now. He's too young.
Yeah, yes, very young.
Okay.
Haven't
Yeah.
done exam right now. Yeah.
Okay. But maybe you hope he will not be afraid of exams, yeah?
I think every person, I and you have a fight for exam. I
Mm.
think my children too. In the future, my children have exam. I think him a fight before exam.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's normal maybe to be worried anyway. Okay, great. Thank you, Ang Tai. Perfect. And Tien now. Hello. Hello, Tien. Hello, Tien. Are you there? No, I can't hear you. Can you refresh, please? Yeah, just press F5 to refresh, and maybe I will hear you then. But I cannot hear you now. Okay. So, Angtai,
Yes.
you'll try another conversation because we're waiting for Tien. So,
Yes.
did you ever sit by the campfire and listen to horror stories? Did you ever try this?
Please one more time.
See context one. Did you ever sit by the campfire and listen to
Yes.
horror stories?
Yes. Uh, mm, yeah, sitting by the campfire. Uh, I have sitting by a campfire and I listen to the horror story. But I am afraid. Yeah, I afraid only uh uh God.
Yeah. But maybe
Yes.
maybe there were some ghost stories at the campfire.
Yeah, I listen a lot of story, a lot of good story. There was a lot of people sitting near from near away. I don't afraid, but I always in my room and only uh, uh, along in my desk a phrase. Uh, not.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know my feeling of yours. I don't explain about us.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you,
Yes.
Angtai. I just want to try Tien again. Are you there, Tien? Hello, Tien.
I'm
Hello,
here. Can you
Tien.
hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because
Okay.
there are problem with my Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Okay. Which conversation would you like to try?
Yeah. I choose contest one.
Okay. So, Tien, what are you afraid of?
Mm, I am afraid of a lot of things. A lot of things. Um, and in
Yeah.
this contest one, when I am sitting by the campfire and listening to horror stories, I think I feel that there are people outside the campfire and they can see me, but I cannot see them and I don't know what they will do with me.
Okay. So you're worried they'll do something. Okay.
I
And
always imagine there are somebody look at on my back. Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Uh,
so looking at you from behind.
mm, and I
Okay, yeah.
I don't like to listen the horror stories because it makes me it makes me cannot sleep. Yeah, in the night.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it stops me from sleeping at night. Yeah, great. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't like scary stories anyway. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Tien. But now, guys, we better move on and look at the assessment. So, Ang Tai first. We have a few words here, like sometimes. Okay, sometimes. Afraid. So don't forget the D here
Sometimes
in afraid.
afraid. Afraid.
And,
Psychologist.
um, okay. So now, do you have any more notes? And okay, then we have some grammar things here. So when you are afraid of something, okay? You are afraid of something, not afraid with something. And if you are near, we were saying near, but it's near to something, okay? So I am near to the shop. And for Tien, just a few words for pronunciation. So we have afraid as well. So the D sound. We have scared.
Afraid.
The
Yeah.
D here. Scared.
Scared. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good. And
Scared.
outside.
Scared.
So a lot of D sounds. Okay, be careful with these. We also have the words
Outside.
always. Always.
Always. Yeah.
And always. So the S ending. Okay. And the word don't. Don't.
Always. Don't.
Okay. Perfect.
Don't. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think we're ready to move on. So, does anyone have any questions about today's lesson now? Do you have any questions?
I don't have a question for you.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Where are you from?
I'm from
Where
Ireland.
you come from?
Ireland.
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 And
Yeah.
where are you living now? Ireland. In Vietnam. Or Ireland?
No,
Yeah.
I live in Ireland now, but I was living in Vietnam last year.
Ireland. Oh,
Yeah.
last year. Yeah.
Hmm.
How the
Okay, well, it's been
weather
very
in
nice having
Ireland now?
you guys. It's beautiful today.
Beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
In
Yeah,
Vietnam
sunshine.
now, it is very hot. It's very
Y- Yeah, well, in Ireland it's never too hot. Maybe top temperature 25 degrees.
very hot.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming to today's class, guys. Um, so I would just like to remind you to do your homework from the downloadable outline, and thank you very much for coming to today's class with Topic and Native. And I hope to see you again soon. So goodbye.
Yes, goodbye, teacher.
Chào chị Tiên ạ. Hiện tại các học của mình đã kết thúc thì chị có thể thoát ra khỏi phòng học này và quay lại phòng chờ để